everyone. It's lovely to see you. Hands waving, showing life, presence. So, one of the lovely things about Sunday, certainly this Sunday, is having heard a teaching, in this case about patience, we get to put it into practice in the meditation that we do, which is an opportunity always for us to just observe how we are, to be patient with how we are, meditation going well, not too excited, and meditation not going well, not too down about it. And this is a cultivation of patience, as Harvey has just said. Patience gives us space. And patience is greatly supported by a sense of support, solidity. We find that we are less patient when we feel threatened in some way, when we are agitated in some way. So we can begin by simply sensing into this moment's experience of contact with your seat. That simple. Contact with your seat. An invitation to allow that support from your seat, which you are contacting, to hold you. In other words, in all our practices, very special art form really in Dzogchen, the great completeness, is being easy, being relaxed, easy and clear. Agitation clutters the mind. So we welcome the support of our seat. Welcome the support of your own skeletal structure. Your sits bones feel the contact with your seat. And your whole skeleton lines up to support you. So we can grow a little less contrived in body as an avenue for approaching less contrivance in mind. We can't contrive uncontrivance, but we can optimize the situation. So we're very pleasantly seated here. And with that support from seat and skeleton, there's a kind of sense of rising forth through the center of your body. That's also a support. Central axis, vertical axis down through the middle of your body. It's a subtle support. So I invite you to sit in this supported, comfortable, wakeful way. And take a moment to sense into how that affects you. Noticing is what's important. Maybe you are feeling more easy and relaxed. Maybe you're becoming aware of some kind of tension. You're not going to fight with it, but gently acknowledge. Gentle acknowledgement is itself a kind of solvent often. So we're sitting easy. And of course, we're breathing. And in the first part of our practice, we gently bring our attention to our breathing, process of breathing itself, feeling, getting practice in patiently noticing the experience of breath. Every moment it's fresh, comes in. If you're relaxed in your belly, might puff out your belly a little bit. sense of solidity as your attention is present in your belly can be helpful. And mainly you're aware of your breathing, just aware. It's neither wrong or right, it's just there. And so we become accustomed to a patient presence, not trying to fix it, make it faster or slower anyway, just allowing it to be as it is. And in that way, beginning to practice or continuing our practice of approaching a state of uncontrivance. Breath just comes. So let your attention be with your breath, be one with your breath, moving as your breath moves. There's nothing at all to do, although you may find yourself doing. We are fidgeters, we human beings. We like to fidget, we like to fix. So when you notice yourself doing that, just be patient, kindly patient. Patience is an expression of kindness, it's a form of generosity. And it is in this moment a form of generosity to yourself, just allowing your breathing, however it is, observing it. So we'll sit like this for some minutes, and then we'll go to the next way of being patient and present. And it's possible, let your belly relax. And just see if your shoulders are ready to ease a little more. And your chin is tucked in just a bit, which gives you a sense of the strength and length of your vertical channel. And at some point, you surely notice that your mind has gone somewhere else. No problem. Just bring it back. Feeling your breath. So, really, what we do in this very simple attending is we begin to become more unified, potentially, unifying attention and the energy of the breath, mind, and body. And we continue with this unification as we sound the sound home. I'm going to ask Emily, if you can, Emily, to unmute everyone and see how it is when we, as we do when we are in the same room, we hear each other sound home. Hong is a deeply blessed sound. It's part of many practices in the Tibetan tradition. It's the heart syllable of Guru Rinpoche, many other Vajrasattva, a lot of blessings associated with it. And there's nothing to do except sound Hong. And in sounding Hong, to feel that your mind and the sound, so now your hearing senses involved as well. Your hearing, your kinesthetic feeling of the sound vibrating through you, the sound of our community in chant, united with your attention, sound, attention, together. So a sound for several minutes. And we sound hung, hung twice on the exhale. And everyone at your own pace, and this is part of the reason I'd like us to be able to hear each other, because if you just hear one voice, you tend to follow that. So it's finding your own pace in the midst of the sound around you. It's profound. It's profound. Okay. Hong, hong. Feeling it, hearing it, uniting your attention with it. your own pace. Don't wait for me. And sometimes it may feel that you can't stop a sense of doing, contrivance, fixing. And sometimes you have a moment where it just all goes away. And there you are, mind, body, and breath, just like that, united. It's a fruitional moment. You may enjoy it and gradually come to see that there's a profound sameness, whether you are doing or not doing. The patient sky of presence to whatever is occurring. And again, unifying mind and sound, unmuted. You do. And continuing in our relaxed presence or however we are, do our dedication and then share specifically with the names that you have put on the list, which is what has been collected. If you'd like to add a name that we'll pray for and read the names, you can still do so in the chat. By this good may I swiftly once become a great guru, lead all beings, everyone, to reach to that very ground. With all of you in mind, we light this lamp of clarity. May the glow of love, wisdom shine within us, everyone, till we all rise forth born in one enlightened mandala. And so, in addition to extending our loving goodwill and blessings to all beings throughout space, we think especially today of those close to us, Nan and Joe, Deb, EMF, Toxicity, Geraldine Brussel, even baby Sloan Everett Davidson, David and Carol, Sally and Damasio, Gary DeLucia, Zoe and Sam Goodrow, Jerome and Shidra, Lucia, Elijah, Alder, Sherry, Bryden, Melissa, Donna and Will Stir, Jared and Lorene, Alayana, Liam, Peter, Heather, Mark, Stephanie and family, Tim, Michelle Barda, Sheila Cooper, Mark, Joanne Bartosh, Peter and family, Marika and family, Mike, Michelle, Bill and Ann, Sherry and family, Greg's parents, Gladys, brothers, Craig's and parents, sons, Abigail and family, Daryl, Edwin, Devick, Sean and Nuria, Marcos, Rita Werner, Sue and Dave, Greg and Sharon, Gail Feldman and Mark, Gabe Chavez, Brittany Lopez, Sky Hill, Demasio Lopez. Seems to be the same. All right. That's the same. Darlene, Jennifer, Lionel, all in the Bardo. Camachos, Mike, Annalie, Gloria, Emily, Gary, Jessica, Kaisu, Beata, Vasudha, and our Lamas. Sylvia, Rolanda, Nathaniel, Emma, Ed, Leah, Abula, Eric, Drew, Jack Cleary, John Pfeiffer Sr. in the Bardo, John and Kate, Sherbert in the Bardo, Kay, Francis, Chaz McIntyre in the Bardo, and Mother, Betsy Lyles, Elaine Page, Gary, Emily, Vatana, Nancy, Whitney, Kylie, Grace, Baby, Oliver, Peter and his parents, all suffering animals, our teachers, our Sangha, Planet Earth, Jerry, Gladys, Amador in the Bardo, Chris Brzezinski in the Bardo, Corin Snow, newborn, welcome. Paul Cooper in the Bardo, Nico Candelaria, COVID, Ambrosio Candelaria, cancer, Paula Bledsoe, Bardo, Lila Madge Jackson, John Pfeiffer Sr. in the Bardo, Rajneesh Tunga, Adrian Jackson, all homeless, all animals, Stephanie Soleil, Luke Clearys, Marcella in the Bardo, Chris Orr, Renee in the Bardo, Beverly, Tommy, Brenda, Becky, Belinda, Bonnie, Matty, Mike in the Bardo, Frank, David in the Bardo, Carol in the Bardo, Jennifer McCoskey, Auntie Davy and the Bardo, Marion, Elon Musk, David Lee, Serena Lee, Daniel. And with our eye uniting, sound, light, breath, and blessings, sending to all these and all beings. And unmute, if you would, so we can hear each other's, reinforcing each other, creating a field of blessings that we expand into the universe. Thank you all so much for your practice, your attention, and may it open for you the sky of patience more and more. We will begin the Dharma conversation on the noon hour Central Time, so we'll have a few minutes break. And again, we're having our first ever in Cyclic Existence annual members meeting. Actually, a lot of work and preparation has gone into it. You'll get a lot of information and a bit of celebration in a short time. So we hope you will join us for that. And meanwhile, we have a little break until the top of the hour. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, really nice, really nice. Nice to hear you. I don't know how you felt.
It was nice.
Was it nice?
Yeah, it was.
A little strange at first, maybe, but then it felt, oh yeah, we're all here. And then I noticed that if we somehow my thing switched to speaker mode, so then the person sounding would actually appear. Yeah. That's kind of sweet. Okay. So continue in your ease for a few more minutes, and Harvey will be back at noon our time. The link is on our upcoming webcast page. Yes, thank you, Emily. 1:00. Our Dharma conversation starts at noon. Our meeting starts at 1:00.